A while ago, I made a video called The Downfall of Shawn Porter. And in that video, I touched on Shawn Porter and Kenny Porter assuming that he's a boxer puncher. And when I look at Shawn Porter box, he's not as good as he is as being aggressive. The only problem with him being aggressive and using a brawler tactic is he often smothers his work. Well, I've been looking at a lot of videos of Shawn Porter recently. They had one video in particular to where they had his strength and training coach. He was in the corner. Kenny Porter was kind of a little further out. And he would throw 2 jabs and then he would close the distance. But they had cones around the guy that was in the corner. And Shawn Porter would fire off body shots, these hard-thudding body shots. But the cones were there so he wouldn't fall in and smother his work. Now, the video for such a small page, I probably average, probably under 100 views. But that video had, maybe 500 to 1,000. I'm not saying Shawn Porter saw it because I think that was the general consensus that Shawn Porter smothers his work on the inside. I don't know if that was the general consensus that he's not a boxer puncher and he would be better if he honed in on that brawling style. But either way, he's doing it. So I'm not going to say I take any credit for it, but he's doing it. And because he's doing it, he's going to kill Berto. I mean, Berto's only chance is a puncher's chance. Berto cannot win this fight, in my opinion, unless he knocks Shawn Porter out or hurt him to the point every round where he's just covering up and trying to hold on and not firing back. Other than that, Berto's going to get killed, and I think he may get stopped for the first time without being injured. Because when Soto Karass stopped him, he couldn't even move his damn arm. But I think this may be a real, true stoppage of Andre Berto and possibly a retirement fight. I think he's going to lose, and I think he's going to lose bad. If Shawn Porter, if he does anything that he was doing in training, he's going to lose. He's going to lose bad. Berto's style is horrible. Berto's style is geared towards people he can hurt with 1 or 2 punches. If he cannot hurt you with 1 or 2 punches, he's going to have a hard time beating you because he doesn't throw enough punches. He's often off balance. His legs are too wide. He can't get away from your offense. So if the 2 punches he throw don't hurt you to the point to where you're covering up, struggling to survive, or you're second guessing attacking him, then he's going to hit you twice and you're going to hit him 10 times. And there's nothing he can do about it. Berto's not that great at wrapping up. He doesn't have the best chin as far as staying on his feet. He has a great chin as far as staying in the fight and not getting knocked out. But Berto is a guy who has hit the mat plenty of times. I just don't see how he can win this fight. There's nothing about Berto's style that tells me he can beat any pressure fighter. I mean, you're talking about a guy, even though he was injured, lost to Soto Karass, which is probably the bottom of the barrel when it comes to pressure fighters. And brawlers. Probably the bottom of the barrel. And he lost to that guy. So, I don't know. And I know Berto did beat Josecito Lopez, but Josecito Lopez was a small fighter who got suckered up to 147. Actually above 147 because of Canelo. And he just stayed put. This is a guy who was fighting at 140. I believe he came up to 147 for Victor Ortiz. Ended up beating Victor Ortiz, then fought at 154, around 154. Then he just stayed at 147. You can see the fat around his waist and everything. He had no business being at 147. But he probably didn't want to put in the extra work, or his body wasn't going to allow him to go back down to 140. Either way, that was a guy who Berto could hurt with 1 or 2 punches. Most of the guys at 147 chins are too good for Berto to be really successful. It's just not going to happen. So I see Berto getting destroyed, unfortunately, because I do like Berto. I like him more than Shawn Porter. But to be fair, I see him getting destroyed. Let me know what you think. I'm out.